Hey, what's up? It's top of the evening, you heard me? I'm chilling, maintaining, you heard me? Making moves, doing what I gotta do to stay focused, you heard me? But this one I'm at with it, you heard me? And I see a lot of people out here, they lost their swag, and of course their eyes ain't open. A lot of people eyes not open. They open unless they trying to, trick you into thinking you not something who you are. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this, bro. We gotta get off these proud looks. You heard me? God hate a proud look because you never know who he got an angel on testing your character. So we gotta be mindful of how we treat people. We gotta watch how we treat people. You never know who you're talking to because you never know who God have an angel on testing your character, and then you never know who up next. You really never know who is who. Amen. So we gotta be mindful of that because I mean, why God gave us these commandments? They ought to protect you. They ought to open up. They open up doors for you. You heard me? If you follow God's commandments, bro, you heard me? Man, I'm telling you, bro, gonna take you so far. You heard me? Man, he's why he tell you seek him and all his righteousness and all these things to be added unto you. When he know you will lay up there, respect him and follow his commandments. Amen. He know you ready. You see where I'm at? But he got to test you before he bless you. He'll put an angel on somebody of a character you despise, and he tell you don't have no respect of persons. Amen. He tell you don't have no respect of persons. Just because this person come here with good clothes on, they will come here with dirty clothes on. Don't treat the one with good clothes on better than the one with the bad clothes on. You heard me? Yeah, see, man, look at the outside appearance. God knew your heart for real. Amen. Yeah, see, I'm gonna tell you something. Your heart will put you in places where people with degrees don't think you belong. Amen. You got to know who you got to listen, bro. It's all about respect. And now you can't have no proud look. You can't think you better than nobody. You heard me? You can't do that, man. God tell you, I hate a proud look. I hate that. You heard me? Somebody, oh, you think you better than somebody? You heard me? You think, oh, you got a degree and I don't got a degree, you better than me? You think, oh, because I dress like this and you dress like that, you better than me? You think because I listen to this type of music and you listen to that type of music, oh, you better than me? Don't never judge a book by its cover, you heard me? Don't never do that, you heard me? Don't never judge a book by its cover. He said you gonna know the tree by the fruit it bear. You heard me? Yeah, you heard me? So, and then he said from the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. You heard me? From the evil treasures, the evil gonna speak from them. You heard me? The good gonna come from, you heard me? The goodness of the heart, you heard me? From the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak, you heard me? So it's like this, you heard me? Man, be mindful of that because I could see all in the Bible. You think, listen, bro, you just check this out. You think if Joseph brothers would have really knew in their mind, bro, when we throw our brother away, and he gonna be second command in Egypt. You think they would have did that? You think if they would have knew that Joseph was who he was gonna be, you think they would have did that? You think they would have treated him like that? You think for 1 second, you heard me? That David brothers, they despise him. He was a shepherd boy. You heard me? You thought like they would have treated him like that if they knew he was gonna be up next to be king? Sometimes God put people that's gonna be in powerful positions to really help you. He'll hide them in plain sight in your face. You heard me? He'll hide them in plain sight in your face, testing your character. You heard me? He'll test your character off of certain people, man. You heard me? And you'll wonder why it's like this for this one and why it's like this for this one. Because every time Jonas ran across anybody, I ain't care what color you was, what position you was in, guess what? I'ma always treat you with respect. I was brought up like that. My daddy told me that. He said, you owe every man respect until they disrespect you. You heard me? Yeah, I owe you that. Like, you ain't did me nothing for to disrespect you. You ain't did me nothing. You heard me? I don't see where they lost their swag at with that, but I do see when you ain't got God in your life. That means you ain't got no love in your life. And if you don't love people, if you don't respect God, you're not gonna respect people like that. You heard me? And people who be rude like that, they not happy people. See how they treat you as a reflection how they feel about themselves. Amen. How they treat you is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Amen. Yeah, you got to know this, and that's why they're not happy, because they don't treat people right. Your level of happiness is gonna come from the way you treat people. The better you treat people, that's the higher your level of happiness will be. You heard me? Or you gonna have bad days, of course. But I guarantee you the good gonna outweigh your bad. But we talking about a proud look. You heard me? It's a lot of that be going on. You heard me? He don't like you. Oh, cause he from here and I'm from there. You heard me? That don't go like that. You heard me? Oh, she black and she white. Oh, he talk like this and he talk like this. You heard me? Man, you know how many wolves I done met with sheep clothing on? You know how many people I done met like that? Like proper talking, but you wicked. Behind the scenes, you'll do all type of dirty stuff. See, when you think ain't nobody watching, that's when God right there. He right there. He watching everything you doing, you heard me? And he definitely gonna watch how you view people. Cause I could tell you this, you heard me? The same one you looking down on, you might need. He'll set it up like that. He'll set the board up like that. You see, God awesome at that, you heard me? He awesome at preparing the table before you in the presence of your enemies. He awesome at reversing the game. Think about it. When Joseph laid up that look, you heard me? His brother went to go see him. They had a famine. The same one you throw it away, try to kill. You heard me? Hated was just the same one you needed when it got real. See, he'll do that for you, you heard me? He'll turn the tables around like quick. You heard me? See, jealousy will put you in a position like that. Damn, you need the same person you try to kill. You heard me? So be mindful of that proud look. You never know who you might need. You don't never know who God have an angel on testing your character. You don't know who up next. You see where I'm at? You don't know who is who. You heard me? So always be mindful of that. That's why he tell you in the word, these commandments are to protect you and keep you blessed. If you put his spirit inside of you, you will live like this. That's why he tell you, do unto others as you want done unto yourself. If I wouldn't want that done to me, I ain't gonna do that to you. Because I keep reminding you. Sometimes people got to be reminded. You a curse. You'll play with somebody that God got his hand on. You heard me? You'll be so jealous of him. So he tell him, touch my anointing, do my prophets no harm. But he know. Some people just stupid. You heard me? You so stupid, you about to play with fire. You heard me? And you know when you touch certain people, God, I'm talking about, talk about them, touch their mail, touch their phone, touch their car, anything for them. You heard me? God got to deal with you. Because these people on a mission for God. You heard me? And God using them because they bold enough to speak the truth when he put it on their heart. Don't mess with them. I'm using this person, you heard me? This is my vessel that I'm choosing. So when you do that, and you do that, you be stupid anyway. When jealousy get the best of you, guess what? You might be cursing your whole family. You'll wonder why your whole family done went straight Looney Tune. You heard me? All type of stuff go to happening. So be mindful of this here, bro. God is really, really real, bro. And he got some people he don't play about. And you don't never know who he gonna put an angel on to test your character. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. You heard me? Yeah, do unto others as you want done unto yourself. You heard me? Like, and if you won't get blessed like a king, live like one. You won't get blessed like a man, live like one. If you won't get blessed like a kid, keep playing tricks. Tricks for kids. You heard me? Tricks are for kids, man. You heard me? Do I laugh and joke? Of course. Do I got time to play tricks with people? Play with their mind? No, I ain't got time for that. Because I don't want you to play with my daughter or my son like that. You heard me? Yeah, see me, if I deal with any woman, I'm going to give you the game before I run it on you. I don't run game or play games, but I'm gamed up, meaning I could see it coming. I did all that when I was in the streets, seen all that in the streets, you heard me? So I could see it when it's coming, you heard me? When you lay up there, quit playing games and run a game, God gonna be able to empower you. He can trust you with power. He can trust you with knowledge, wisdom, understanding. He can trust you in a big time position. You know why? Because you don't play games or run games. You gonna call it what it is. You dealing with it on like how it's coming. You heard me? So don't be wanting what the next person got, and you ain't ready for that position. Cause he show him every night and look. Let me give you a look. Give him a little power. Look, now you power tripping. Give him a little money. Now you tripping. You heard me? Listen, you could like nice things. You could love nice things. But don't love it so much you'll do anything for it. Love God with all our heart, all our mind, all our soul. You heard me? That's the first and greatest commandment. The second commandment, love your neighbor as you love thyself. You heard me? If you living like that, you heard me? If you living like that, you heard me? You real. If you ain't doing that, you ain't real. Because if you wouldn't want that done to you, why you did that to somebody else? You heard me? It's easy to justify your action, but you got to learn to be real with yourself and other people, man. That's when you're going to be able to get blessings. That's when God going to be able to look in your heart. He know you got his word written on the tablet of your heart. He giving you favor and understanding. You heard me? You know what knowledge ain't nothing but knowing. Wisdom, that's applying the knowledge you know. Understanding is knowing when to apply that wisdom. You're going to have favor and understanding in the sight of God and man. You heard me? Yeah, you got to know that. So write his word on the tablet of your heart. You heard me? You got to know this here. You heard me? That's when you're going to get favor and understanding. You heard me? God, everything you need. You heard me? And he going to give you the desires of your heart when you commit to him. You see where I'm at? So just know that, you heard me? Like, stop having a proud look. Because you never know who you looking at. You never know who you overlooking. You heard me? That person you overlooking might have to, that blessing might have to come through that person you overlook. Yeah, you might need the same one you look down on. So watch that. Watch who you looking down on. Watch that. You heard me? So be mindful of that and stay focused. You heard me? I love all y'all. Look, I said if it don't hurt, it don't work. You heard me? But I'm here to open your eyes. You heard me? Amen. Have a blessed day, bro. I love all y'all.